What's up YouTube, Jingy here, welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna share with you another build that I've been having fun with, and this time it's for Guardian again. If you remember my other two Guardian builds that I've been showing, my Metatation Guardian and my Meta Hunter Guardian, this build is basically if you take those two and combine them. So yeah, let's just get started. Oh, spoiler, you're not supposed to see the traits yet. Anyway, we got Sword, Torch, Scepter, Focus. So no Great Sword or Longbow this time, sadly. I've actually kind of started liking Sword more than Great Sword, even though you basically lose a lot of cool stuff like the Leap of Faith and stuff like that. Anyway, the sigils are Sigil of Fire, Air, Blood and Air. We'll be using Valkyrie Amulet, which gives off a bunch of power, quite a bit of vitality and quite a bit of frosty. And if you take a look at my health, you'll see that I have 22.4k health, which is like really nice considering that I'm playing Guardian, which is the class with the lowest base HP in the game, together with Thief and Elementalist. We'll also be using Rune of Exuberance, my favorite rune in the game right now. It gives me a bunch of vitality and also converts some of that vitality to power, precision and healing power. Before we continue, I also want to tell you that all our skills gives off Fury except for the elite skill, and those skills are Litany of Wrath, which is a meditation heal. We got Judge's Intervention, Meditation, we got Precision of Blades, which is a trap, we got Smite Conditions, which is a meditation, and also Dragon's Maw, which is a trap. So yeah, I also would like to mention that as you can see, we got quite a bit of critical damage, but we got like no crit chance at all. We got 9% crit chance. So you might be thinking, doesn't that make like the Sigil of Fire and Air and all that stuff like useless? Well, no, not really, because like I said, we'll get 20% crit chance from all the Fury that we have. And also, if we take a look at the trait, before I actually like start showing off the traits, we can pick up this calculator here, so we can like keep track of how much crit chance we have. So let's say we start at 9%, because that's basically what it is. 9% plus the 20% from Fury. If we can upkeep Fury most of the time when we're in a fight, we'll have 29% crit chance. And let's bring up the calculator again. Plus this trait right here, Radiance. First trait we're picking is Right Hand Strength. That's another plus 15% crit chance, since both our weapons are one-handed weapons. So we're suddenly at 44% crit chance. Then the next trait we'll pick is Radiant Fire. Gain Zealot's Flame. When you critical hit an enemy, burning duration is increased. Torch abilities recharge faster. Basically this skill right here, it hits super hard if you manage to make it crit. And the more we can spam it, the more times we can do like insane damage. So that's a really good trait. Next minor trait we'll get for free is this one, Radiant Power. Attacks against burning foes have increased chance to critically hit. Basically all our enemies will always be burning, since we're playing Guardian. So that's almost like an always 10% crit chance increase. So we're suddenly at 54% crit chance. And that's like all the crit chance we can give ourselves. So suddenly, if we thinking about it, like we got 54% crit chance and we spent like barely any points into precision. That's really good, really good. So yeah, we can get rid of this calculator now, we don't really need it anymore. And take a look at the last trait, Amplified Wrath. Burning damage is increased, burn enemies whose attacks you successfully block. We mostly just takes this because there's no other useful trait in this trait line. So yeah, next trait line is Valor. This is my favorite trait line on the Guardian, because I just love playing Meditation. The first one is Smiter's Boon, Smite Condition when you use a healing ability. And I'm just gonna explain to you why I picked this healing skill. So as you can see, it's a meditation skill, and thanks to this trait, healing skills will also heal us. And thanks to this trait, using a healing skill will activate another meditation skill, which is Smite Conditions. So this will basically heals us. First, like the normal heal, which is 1.6k, and then it will also use the meditation heal, since it's a meditation skill, which is around 2k. Then we'll also activate Smite Conditions, which is another healing skill, which also heals around 2k. And then we also got Litany of Wrath, 25% of damage dealt is returned to you as healing, and it's only on 24-second cooldown. So this is a really strong healing skill to have. You really want to use that. But I mean, if you feel like you want some more like defense or something, feel free to take Shelter. It's also a really strong heal because it would block all attacks for 2 seconds. And if you like, you could even take the Trap heal because it also heals like a large amount. But yeah, I recommend to use this one. Okay, so the next trait here is a supportive skill or trait. Gives 150 toughness to nearby allies, including you. And like I said, this gives you fury and heals you when you use a meditation skill. Okay, so we're moving on to the last trait line, Dragon Hunter. The first trait, we can actually choose you can actually choose yourself here which one you want. You could take Piercing Light if you want to be able to daze people with your traps. We only got 2 traps right now, so if you don't think it's worth it, you could go with Wings of Resolve, and then you could actually switch out this to Renewed Focus. But this is only if you need CC, you can use Dragon's Maw and this trait right here. But this is also really nice because 1.249 crits pretty hard. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Piercing Light for now. Next one is Hunter's Determination. We basically drop a trap when we get CC'd, which gives us stability and Aegis. So that's really nice. And then we have this nice trait. We'll basically always have 7% increased damage, because we'll always be within 600 range at least. And then the last trait is Big Game Hunter. Striking an enemy tethered by a Spear of Justice causes vulnerability, increased damage dealt. This is a very nice trait, 10% damage increase, and we also apply some bonus vulnerability. Since we don't really use that many traps, we won't need to like press it once. We can basically just keep them tethered by our spear. We don't need to pull them over to us since we don't really have any traps. So yeah, that's basically the build. If you're chasing people or something, feel free to switch to your Scepter. It's not really that useful in 1v1 situations. You mostly want to be on your sword. You can switch here if you want some defensive abilities like bind, immobilize them and blind them, and also get a few blocks. If you don't want to use this for blocks, I recommend you to use it as a burst, because if it crits, it will deal quite a bit of damage. It didn't crit that time, but yeah, it still hit for it still hit for 2.4k damage, and if it crits, it would do at least twice the amount of damage. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have fun. I hope you enjoyed the build. Let me know if you used it. Take care. Bye bye.